Welcome. We are with Dominic from HR Innoways, and he's going to tell us what great stuff he's bringing to for 2022. Hello,
Mm-hmm.
hello, Dominic.
Hello. Do you have seen any footage yet?
I have
What it's to
not seen
expect?
any footage. No, none whatsoever.
Ah, then
Unfortunately.
I will start with a video. So where is it? Here. So
Okay.
let me see if you can see some.
Yes, I can see it. Beautiful.
So you
I hear it as well.
that's good.
Now, this is a surprise. Wow, nice.
Yeah. So we are
Subway
doing
Sim Hamburg. So this is on
yes.
which game engine? Is this on Unreal or is it
This
on?
is we're using the newest version of Unreal. We're using Unreal Engine 5, so we can have
Nice.
the best experience and best graphical
It looks so realistic.
looks. Thank you. Yeah, I also have um, some gameplay footage prepared,
Oh, wicked! I
so
can't
so
wait.
we can while we talk like kind of in the background so we can see. So basically, we're doing a subway sim in Hamburg,
Okay.
more specifically the U3 line, which is the most like interesting part of this whole subway system because it has all the landmarks. It
Hmm.
has St. Pauli. It has the landing bridges. It has the Elbphilharmonies. Just very impressive to look at. And as you can see, we are really trying to have it as realistically as possible. We even
How many
had
kilometers is this line gonna be? What length?
it's around 25 kilometers with
Hmm.
around I think 23 stations.
And will we be able to go in both directions?
We will be going in both directions, and further you can um, leave the train. And we're planning so you have like drives where you can to one thing, then reverse, go to the other
Oh,
cab, and then
nice.
drive
I
back.
see. I
So
see.
it's not a hey
It's not
you're
limited. Yeah.
it's not limited to the cab itself.
Right.
So you can go through the stations, you can go through the train, you can really experience, and that's what we are gonna do.
Fantastic. Will there be Steam achievements on this game or any kind of achievements in game?
Yeah,
Rewards,
we're planning on that.
upgrading system, maybe. I see.
Upgrading system is not yet decided,
Okay.
so I will be. But what we are planning is like as you can see, we had a very nice meeting with the people of the Hamburger Hochbahn.
Hmm.
So we were able to go there, photograph everything, film everything.
Is this a 1-to-1 ratio of the map of Hamburg?
Yes, it's
Perfect.
1-to-1, and every detail is as real
Exact.
as we
Yeah.
can. Like for example, the bogies on the bottom is like I made them, so they're really I'm trying to really emphasize on the technical aspect because
Beautiful.
it's just not like you have all the things around it. It's not just wheels and some metal. It's like we have the power lines, we have the third rail, we have the connection to this. We have really a good understanding of what the technical aspect is.
Physics wise, are these going to be individual cabs connected to each other, moving in different directions according to the
Yeah.
turn, or is it going to be just one single unit?
No, we're planning, and maybe you can see we have a little drag, so it
Uh huh.
feels like if you're on a train, it's like you're not static, so you're just constantly
Okay.
moving. And we're planning to do this as well. We have in the middle part the bellows also will be moving in uh, independently, so it
Nice.
will have a very good feeling on how we want to do this.
And controls wise, is this fully manual, or do you have the option of, let's say, your new at this game to automate it?
You mean a
How
simpler
much
mode?
control? Yeah, simple or realistic
Oh, we're trying to be as close as it gets to the real
to the
thing.
real thing.
So we had a very nice meeting at the what's the English word? Like the workshop there, and
Mm-hmm.
talked with like the leaders there that explained how everything works on the right screen. There's a whole system with everything you can touch, like how the doors work, if the doors open or not, and the buttons itself as well.
The lighting system.
The lines. It will be really,
Signaling is going to be a thing in this game, right? You have to follow the signal
of
system
course,
of
for the
Hamburg.
system. Yes,
I like the reflection on the display in
panel.
front. Yeah,
Yeah,
on the display
it's
panel. Beautiful. Very nice. Head movement, track IR, Tobii eye tracking, virtual headset.
mhm.
What is coming to the table for this game?
Control wise and headset wise. And first of all, we are planning, obviously. So I start with a Google block, so we can first of all do inputs on keyboard. We have
Hmm.
joystick. We have joystick support, controller support. So that's a one thing. And we have not decided if can make it, or we will make it VR ready or VR available. But
Okay.
we are definitely looking into it
I
because I would love
think
to.
Unreal Engine 5 is not supporting headset or virtual headset at the moment. I don't know
At
if
the
that's a
moment, but
thing. Yeah, I
mhm,
don't think it's a thing, but hopefully you can bring track IR to start and maybe later
that would
on
be
implement the
really,
rest.
yeah, that would be really nice.
Yeah.
We will see if it, as I said, if we can have it, we try to make it. Also, what we also try is the modability,
Hmm.
because I don't know if you know our other products, but the Winter Resort Simulator, for
Yeah,
example,
Winter Resort Simulator
that's
2. That's awesome.
very heavy in terms of modding.
Mod
I'll even have
support.
mod support. We will be having this as well.
Okay.
Not to an extent. I can show you some footage where we were actually there, so you can
Oh,
have a
this is
bit of
beautiful. Look
comparison.
at that. Look at that.
So we had the chance to really deliver the experience.
Hmm. I saw my reflection in the glass. That was awesome. O- Orange HV vest. What's it called? High
uh,
vest.
si- yeah, signaling vest, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, we had to do those, so
Very
oh,
nice.
we have to. But yeah, so as you can see here, for example, the whole system, we will be replicating that. The For
The
example, on
whole
the left screen is
programming
when
the
you,
route.
yeah, and if you're on the left screen, if you're driving the station, there is like a
Hmm.
system where you can see the cameras from different angles, so you can see if everyone entered the train or left.
Very nice.
So here's the workshop or the station.
Beautiful.
You can see how. Yeah, I mean, this is the real life footage. Yeah, but I mean, like, as I said, trying to be as realistic as possible. And yeah,
Very
do you
busy
have any?
station, to be honest.
Totally. Here's like the station here is like where every train gets serviced and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's in Hellbrook.
Maintenance.
It's like maintenance. It's just really a huge area which we
Will we
planning in the
have access to
future.
maintenance to be able to keep these trains running? Is there going to be a service area where we can function, or is it just
Uh,
as an engineer, just
mhm,
driving, just operating the train?
the train. What we are doing is in the future we might have a. Personally, I would love to have a maintenance area because I have a very technical background.
Yes.
But what we are doing is, as I said, like you have this hole you can leave through the answer. Also, if you have failures on the train,
Mm-hmm.
if the doors are malfunctioning, not closing, or what's the protocol if you want. So
Right.
what you have to do, we also planning or will be having, for example, some train gets a malfunction and can't drive, so you have
Right.
to have to tow it with another trains.
That
So that
sounds
will be
great.
also we want to like have a bit more interactive experience than just
Mhm.
drive from station to station.
Yeah,
I feel like that's really fun because
absolutely.
the stations
There's a
are very
broken down train, and you have to connect with it and bring it back to
yeah
the station for maintenance or
exactly
service. That sounds
that's
amazing. That sounds
also
great.
reversing like or like if like a high demand look you have the
Hmm.
like supporting trains we'll be also having. So also we don't want to have trains that so you started one thing all the time and got to the next thing. That's not how a driver would work. So
Yeah,
you kind of
maybe have a reroutable map and
yeah,
have
or
a
you start
second
just from
section.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
starting this, and then you overtake the train from another
Yep.
another
Perfect.
driver.
That sounds very, very interesting.
It's just, I
Is this
think it's
gonna
a bit
be
better,
is
but
this gonna be available at Gamescom as a demo for people to test or
yes, we will
awesome?
have a playable demo. I will be there as well.
Oh, cool.
So, are you planning to come to Gamescom too?
Not me. I live in Greece, so it's quite hard for me to make it there this year.
Hmm.
But whoever's watching, hopefully you guys can meet up
Hmm.
with Dominic and give him a big hug and tell him you want to test his game.
Yeah, I'm very happy to
Awesome,
see.
awesome. And when will this game be available on Steam as an early access, or is it going to come as a
We
full release?
the release is we aim at the first half of next year.
Okay.
So we want to really focus on like we want to make it really good, really beautiful. So and uh,
Will
what was
there
the,
be an available demo on Steam as well, right before release or during release?
this is not yet decided. So
Okay.
I really don't know. What was the second question again? When is
Uh,
release and
yeah, if there's going to be an available demo on
okay.
Steam for people to try out before they buy it.
Uh, as I said, not yet decided. I would love to because it's
And
I'm
it's going to be in early access, or is it going to be as a full release, like day one, everything's fixed, all the
oh that's what yeah.
bugs,
We will be having a full release, but we are known to very keen on supporting what we
updates?
deliver.
Yeah.
Updates, for example, Winter Resource Simulator is still receiving updates. We're making a
Hmm.
DLC for it, so we
I see. You
really
guys have
want,
been
yeah,
doing awesome on that game, and just that ski jump that you guys made is incredible. That
yeah. And
add-on,
the new
beautiful.
DLC will have so many new things. For example, it will
I
have
can't wait.
a in between stations, so you can route your rope way through it, angle and
Oh
stuff.
wow! I can't wait to see
That's
that.
really nice. Really excited
I
for
see
it.
that. Is that the Reitstein DLC that's coming for the game?
Yeah, that's the Reedstein DLC
Yeah,
we're working
Reitstein.
on. That's
Sorry.
Reedstein. Yeah, it will be a smaller map, more um detailed, more lively. It's like
And
all
when
the
is that
things.
scheduled? Do we know when that's coming to Steam?
The Winter Resort DLC will be in November,
Okay.
so it will have a new skiing mode, a third person mode. It
Perfect.
has
Just in time for Christmas.
exactly.
that's that's
Yeah,
fantastic. And how many options do you have on this game on Subway Sim? Uh, will there be multiplayer for one? Uh, not sure if that's going to be a thing, but is multiplayer going to be part of the game, or is it just single player for now?
that's a very good question. We are thought about it, obviously. We are have for now it will be single pair, but in the
Okay,
future we are thinking of what could be that's interesting to you. So it's what is the purpose of the multiplayer? To several
maybe a
trains,
ticket
maybe a third
officer,
thing, ticket
maybe a
officer, for example, or
yeah.
disponent and stuff.
Hmm.
That's in the open because we are this is our first game we're doing in the Unreal Engine.
Hmm.
So the Winter is made in Unity, so we are exploring all the things that's available to
And
us
will
and
this be moddable on Steam Workshop in any way, or
It will
Maybe
have some sort of modability.
okay.
You will be able to recolor your train, to
Okay.
personalize it. That's
Repaints.
a
Okay.
repaints. Yes, that's a thing. People can personalize the trains. I've seen on other games, for the tram sim, they have like elaborate designs on them. We want a system where people can express themselves through the paints. I think that's a great thing.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very very excited for this.
How many cabs is it in total? How many sections of this?
Of this train,
How long is the train? Yeah, like
one
how
one
many?
train is around 40 meters, and
Okay.
they are always drive in pairs. So we have like one train has 3 sections, so we have 6 sections long train. So that will be interesting on the gameplay wise on how to stop. So if you can make it, if you have the feel for it when you can stop, because it's like rather long, so it's very interesting. Yeah,
Cool.
as I said, if I see the gameplay, I recorded a lot of it myself, so it's kind of fun to have to drive through. You have to stick and it's like, oh, can I make it? Can I not make it? It has a bit, it has a fun value to it.
So there's a time penalty if you make it on time. You have to follow the time schedule, right?
Yeah, you have a time schedule. You have a signal schedule. So if you have a red signal, you drive over. It's basically as in real life, the train has to go to a full stop. So nothing will happen. Also on how good you brake, when you brake, etc.
Will this be available on Steam and for consoles, or only on Steam for now?
For now, we're trying to have a good product on PC.
Mm-hmm.
So on Steam. In the future, if it's because it's our first train game, if it is established and people really like it, we're thinking about it. But for now, it will be Steam only or PC only.
Very cool. Very cool. New maps instead of Hamburg. Will there be any additions to this game later on, like more parts of Germany, or is it just going to be Hamburg?
For now, it's just Hamburg, obviously,
Okay.
because it's the first game as mentioned. But if we are open to the idea of other states, maybe of other countries,
Maybe
we're
extensions to Hamburg,
yeah, maybe or
extensions to the
additional
railway.
lines,
Yep,
etc.
sounds
Something
good.
like this. What
And
also worth mentioning is that it is a subway, but if you've seen in the footage, it's a mix of both. So it's not really in the underground. We don't have like tunnel to tunnel to tunnel. So we
mhm.
have a nice mix of like overground, underground. You can so
Oh, nice,
the bridge goes over the street. So you have like on the
nice. That
side
was
you
my
can
next
see
question. Is there going to be a tunneling system
there
like
is a
there is?
tunneling
Okay.
system, uh, very more elaborate.
Intermittent.
Um,
Yeah, it's not complete, but it's sections of the
It's section,
railway.
of
Yeah,
course, yes,
yeah.
because as in you go out to train, then you have this huge hanging bridge in Hamburg.
Hmm.
Hanging bridge, it's a bridge, and then left and right you have cars that are moving. You have the
Nice.
whole harbor. You see ships. It's just
Oh,
very
this is going to be beautiful.
lively.
This is going
Yeah,
to
you
be
have other
beautiful.
trains that coming back to you. It's like changing in tunnels. You can see other trains doing the other routes and stuff. That's
Two more questions. Weather
yes,
system and day-night cycle.
yes.
They're
Day
both
night
going to
cycle,
be in the game?
obviously. And if we can, if I would love to have weather system and even maybe a season system. That would be nice.
Beautiful.
But a day night cycle obviously will be, and weather system can we will look into that, and I would love to have it.
Sounds amazing. And what model is this subway? Is this train? Which
The
model?
train, the train is a DT5, so it's
DT5.
the newest model in their system in their train. It's just I think they released it in 2010 or 2012. They shipped it.
Oh, they're very new. Okay.
They're very real 2010. It's rather new,
Uh-huh.
and
So this
we are
this sub this model is going to have an automatic braking system coming into the station, or do we have to physically brake the uh the train?
that's it's an interesting question.
Because there's a lot of new subways that have an automated system
Hmm.
braking. I don't know if that's going to be implemented on this model.
for we are looking into that. It's a very interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
If we, of course, if we can have like a simpler mode, so it's maybe for other people easier to get into it, or
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe some accessibility or stuff, or just you want to experience Drive or something,
Mm-hmm.
that would be very interesting. But
Well,
there will be there will be also of course the normal that you have to time your brakes and stuff, so
right,
it feels
right.
more like
Yeah.
you are in control of this train.
Okay, because I know that a lot of new models have the automatic braking system
Mm-hmm.
implemented in the train. Maybe we can have the option to turn it on or off for simple or a realistic driving. So,
Mm-hmm. That's a very
sounds
good
great.
idea.
Yeah. Will we be able to be passengers on the train and have the AI drive us or take us from one point to the other, just as a rail fan, to sit and enjoy the train ride as a passenger?
Um, that we haven't planned it like it, but it will be a possibility. We will look into it
I'm
because
really looking forward
that's
to
a
that.
really
If that's going to be part of the game, it's going to give a whole new perspective to be
mm-hmm.
able to enjoy the game as a casual player and just enjoy the scenic part of the game.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be awesome, I think. That would
Yeah,
be
we
awesome.
had a yeah. Yeah, I think we might do this.
Yes, I really think you should. I really think you should add that to the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to give a whole new meaning. You could have two different perspectives of the game as an engineer and as a passenger, and it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be mind blowing if you can have both.
True. Some just want to experience the
Yeah,
city. I think that's also
exactly. Just
very
as a
very
passenger.
interesting
Yeah,
part.
just to
Yeah.
feel the speed and seeing the snow blow by the window if it's a
Mm-hmm.
wintry day or whatever the case may be. It's
Or
going to be
just
really
experience the
enjoy the
harbor.
bridge. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just incredible.
Yeah, that's a
So
thing.
thank you, Dominic. Dominic, this was awesome. I'm really
Thank
looking
you for
forward to
having me.
seeing Subway Sim from HR
Mm-hmm.
Innoways. You guys are awesome, and I wish you great success on this game. And I'm
Thank
really
you.
looking forward to testing it out. And all the best at Gamescom.
Thank you.
Goodbye for me. This is Jimmy Dali signing out. Dominic, anything else you want to say before we go?
Uh, Thank you for having me, and I hope we see each other soon. And if you're at Gamescom, come talk to me. Try our
Thank
game.
you.
That would be great.
Thank you, and thank you,
Thank you.
Aerosoft. So cheers, guys. Bye bye. See
Bye.
you next time.